Hey there, Leo, and welcome to your September 2021 monthly general reading. Thank you for being here, Leo. We're just going to rush in and see what we got here for you for your general vibe card. We got the Chameleon Spirit to start things off. Act as if. And the Chameleon Spirit wants you to just kind of fake it till you make it, right? Act as if you have all those things in your life that make you happy, or act as if, hey, Leo, you just popped out to start things off. So, you're strong, but you need to act as if you're in a great place. You need to act as if, things aren't bothering you. You need to act as if whatever it is that is kind of you need to act as if the opposite of whatever is kind of eating at you to kind of get through this month and be strong. But you're starting off strong, so we'll see how the rest of the reading goes. So we'll get the rest of your cards in just a moment, but thank you for being here, Leo. As you know, if you're old hat to the channel, but if you're new here, we do a reading of past, present, future, and an outcome. And you're going to want to stick around because we're going to do clarifiers for those, and we're going to tie everything off with the Moonology card at the end of the video. So you're going to want to stick around for the whole thing. So we're starting off with the Strength card. So the Strength card is your card, Leo. If you're new to tarot, every one of the zodiac signs has a card in the major arcana representing them, and yours is the Strength card. And the Strength card is all about being strong, having a show of strength, right? This woman here has tamed a lion. That's incredible, right? You wouldn't want to mess with someone who tamed a lion, right? That person's got some strong will. They got some, patience, and they tamed a lion. They probably got a lion at their disposal, right? So not someone you want to mess around with. But it's also very strong when you show up in your own reading, right? So you've shown up in your own reading, Leo, meaning you're in a very strong position here. In your past, you're in a strong position, and hopefully that's going to carry throughout the reading. But, so far, acting as if. We're going to see what else we got here. Oh, we got the Ten of Swords coming up next. In your present, now the Ten of Swords is a card of something kind of being dead, done, over with. This can be something that's kind of brought you low. Maybe you're feeling really bad. Maybe you're kind of at rock bottom here, despite being so strong as well, starting this reading off. The Ten of Swords, though, a lot of people think it's the worst card in the deck, or one of the worst cards in the deck. I don't look at it that way. I look at the Ten of Swords as something, it's an ending, because it's a 10. All 10s are endings. Or all the 10s in the minor arcana, rather, are endings. But the Ten of Swords is a card that brings you to rock bottom. But the best thing about being at rock bottom is you can only go up, right? You can't go any further. This is the bottom. This is as far down as you can go. You can only tread upwards from here. So we're treading in an upwards position from right now, from your present on here through September. It's just a matter of, we need to get through this, right? We need to kind of work through this. Maybe that's what you need to act as if, you're not at rock bottom, right? You need to appeal to your strengths that you had in the past, right? Kind of show off that, I've been strong before, and we're not going to let this kind of bump in the road, even though it's more of a crater in the road. We're not going to let that bother us. So, in your future position, we've got the Six of Pentacles. And this can be a card of kind of trying to be balanced and be fair. It can also be a card of trying to be generous as well. So, and it's with your physical material world. So this can be with money. Of course, trying to be generous, donating to people, lending money. Of course, you don't want to do that so much that it hurts you as well, right? This person is keeping a pentacle for themselves. Even though they are dishing out 5, they are keeping some for themselves because they need to maintain their own home, right? You need to take care of yourself before you go out and donate and stuff to other people. But it's also a card of sort of saying, be generous with your time, right? Because it is your physical material world. You want to kind of be generous with the time you give to others as well, right? This month, maybe that's what you really need to do. Kind of show people that by being generous with your time with them, not that you have all sorts of time. Your time isn't limited, right? A big thing for myself, just as a quick little side here, is I always thought I didn't have time to do these kind of readings, like these monthly, mid-monthly readings, and do individual readings for each sign. But once I kind of started thinking about it and acting as if I did have the time, I found I did have the time, right? I found the time by acting as if I did have the time. And somehow it showed up, and now I do these readings every month, and I do these readings monthly and mid-monthly, on top of doing my regular readings, even though that was something I didn't think I could do on top of all the other stuff I do in my life. But that's kind of how you need to act as if you do have the time to give to others. Act as if you do have the money to spend on others. Of course, you want to make sure that you are maintaining your own time, your own money for yourself. You don't want to give too much away, but act as if you got more than you think more than people know that you do, right? Oh, nice. And this is leading to the Ten of Cups. So we got two endings here, but with the Ten of Cups is all about your dream life, dream home, dream job, dream family, all that good stuff coming to fruition, right? So I feel like, acting as if through September is going to put you, maybe you thought this was dead, done, over with, and this is putting you back on the path towards your dream stuff, right? Like I said, you may feel like this was a crater in the road, and it might end up just being a bump in the road in the grand scheme of things, right? So you just need to act as if to get through this. So we're going to get you your clarifiers here, Leo, to keep going here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. And remember, of course, at the end of the video, we're going to tie everything off with the Moonology cards here. You definitely want to stick around for that. So thank you again for being here, Leo. I hope this is resonating with you. And let's see what we got for you in your clarifiers. All right, so clarifying your card, the Strength card, Leo, we got the Knight of Pentacles. And now the Knight of Pentacles is a card of kind of slow and steady wins the race, right? The Knight of Pentacles has a plan that they're enacting. It's just they're kind of taking it one step at a time, one day at a time, right? They're not in a big rush. They're the slowest moving knight, right? The fastest is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords wouldn't wait around and be patient. They'd be going out and just taking action, going for it. Like, there's the general area where our goal is. Let's just start going. The Knight of Pentacles knows exactly where they're going, and they know the exact path they're taking. And I feel like maybe that's a strength of yours. You know exactly what this is for you. It's just maybe we're going to experience a big detour here in the center. And we got a table shake from Spiko. Thanks for that, Spike. Clarifying the Ten of Swords, we got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is all about honesty and the truth, right? The Queen of Swords, you don't see it here in this particular version with the cats, but the Queen of Swords does normally hold up a sword and her hand out to offer. And what that's to say is that the Queen of Swords wants the truth, and she wants you to tell her the truth. It's just she wants you to, she knows the truth, right? And if you tell her the truth, she's going to be like, oh, great, thank you for that. But if you lie to her, she's going to cut you with that sword. And maybe that's what kind of happens here in your present is maybe you tried to lie to the Queen of Swords. Maybe the Queen of Swords was yourself. Maybe it was your partner. Maybe it was somebody you work with or something. And that's kind of what brought you low is by being dishonest. Maybe you thought because you were in such a strong position here with the Strength card that nothing could get to you, right? You could lie your way through this. You could kind of, maybe not be entirely truthful and honest. And I don't know if that's going to be different for everybody. And I don't think that's necessarily you being intentionally dishonest or being malicious or anything like that. But just sort of saying, like, maybe you thought you could get away with it. Right? And the Queen of Swords said, no, sir. No, you could not. And that's why the Ten of Swords has come down on you. So maybe that's a little bit of a, like, okay, I got the message, right? Clarifying the Six of Pentacles, we got the King of Swords. So we've got divine counterparts here. So potentially this is your partner. You might have kind of been a little bit of dishonest with here. Maybe this was someone you cared about a lot that you were kind of dishonest with here. The King and Queen of Swords are divine counterparts, so this very much, and especially with the Ten of Cups here as well, very much leads me to believe that this would be your partner, whoever that might be. But the King of Swords is all about being honest as well and taking the emotion out of things, right? Perhaps what you really need to do is be generous with your time, as I had mentioned before with the Six of Pentacles. And it's like, maybe you really need to spend a lot of time with your partner this month, and just kind of really spend some quality time with them. Maybe, this could be something like you kind of tried to lie to them where you said like, oh yeah, well, of course we're going on like such and such trip. Or you said, oh, of course we're doing this, honey, yeah. And then they kind of be like, yeah, really? Well, I found out from so-and-so that we're not actually doing that and you've been lying to me. And like that put you in the doghouse, right? And it's like, oh, geez. And now you need to spend some time with them to make it up to them and show them that you really care and that this was just more or less like, this was like a one-time thing, a slip up, and that you really didn't mean, nothing by it. You didn't mean nothing malicious by it. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, we got the Hermit. No, I like this because the Hermit is kind of like what I say, you're in the doghouse, right? The Hermit's kind of hiding away, like, oh no, I've done and made a boo-boo. They're kind of running away, trying not to get hurt here. But with the Hermit, this is Virgo's card, so you might be dealing with Virgo, might have Virgo in your chart. If so, let me know down below. But the Hermit really needs to gain some reflection and some self-introspection to really decide what they want in their life, right? The Hermit needs to isolate a bit to kind of realize what is really important to them here. So, and I feel like that's kind of what you need to look at here as this being your clarifying the Ten of Cups in your outcome position is sort of, you need to kind of think about what, what's really important to you. Is it important to you that you lie to your partner about something just because, for your own selfish gain potentially, or just because, maybe you tell them something like, oh, I'm canceling, oh yeah, our trip's still on, but you're like, secretly you cancel it because you want to go spend time with your friends or something like that, just as a potential situation. And it's like, you need to really kind of think about, is that worth it? That, upsetting your partner over something as just like, oh, just a weekend with your friends or something like that, is that such important? Or is it more important to spend time with your friends and really kind of reflect on what that is that makes those dreams come true for you? So if Spike will give me the deck here, thanks buddy. He's giving me the dirtiest look right now. But we're going to get you your Moonology card to tie everything off with. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. I hope this has been helping you out. That was a lot of cards that just went flying. But thank you for being here. I hope this has been resonating with you. I hope this is helping you out. I hope this is going to make September a little bit smoother for you. So we're going to get you your Moonology card, all right? So for you, Leo, we got the... These cards always feel like I've got like 3 or 4 in hand. We got the Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So I feel like you're very close to whatever this Ten of Cups is for you. I feel like you're very close to that. It's just a matter of really, what is it? Like, what is that that's important to you? Is, that trip with your spouse or partner or whoever, is that important to you? Is spending time with your friends important to you? Is, finding the time to do whatever it is in your life important to you, right? What is the real thing that is important to you, Leo? I can't answer that. Your partner can't answer that. Your friends, nobody can answer that. You have to answer that yourself. And I feel like you need to really think about that this month, before you go do anything that might potentially, like I say, put you in the doghouse, put you a little scared here, might get you hurt or cut here. Of course, this is hopefully not physically. Hopefully this is more of a emotional cut. We don't want anyone to get hurt here. But you really need to sit down this month and kind of decide, is that worth it? Is this worth it? Is that worth it? I feel like you're coming in strong. You just need to kind of maybe temper things a bit so that you can, find what is really important to you, even though you are coming in in a strong position. So that's what I got for you this month, Leo. this reading, Leo. Sorry. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this has helped you. I hope this is resonating. Remember, you can leave a like down below to help out the channel. Subscribe, share the video. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. Again, thank you so much for being here, Leo. I hope this is helping you out, and I hope to see you in the next video.